often in life are we capable, but we're actually under contract? I remember the biggest contract I ever signed was with the Seattle Mariners. I signed a physical contract. It had all these requirements. You can't do this, you can't do this, we're gonna pay you X for this performance, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. You walk into this school, you have expectations. You need this GPA, you need to do this, you gotta get caught up on these credits, or you're trying to go advanced placement, you're trying to get into college early. This is the things that you gotta do. You sign a contract, right? But the contract that I want you to be most cognizant of and understand the most are the ones that aren't even physical, the ones that are mental and emotional. Because some of you have signed contracts that you don't even know the language on them. You don't even know what's written on them. And those are the contracts that I signed. I was bound to the Seattle Mariners by paper, but I was bound mentally and emotionally by the contracts that I signed that I didn't even know what was on them. Because a lot of times in this world, the world's gonna tell us that we gotta be a certain way, that we gotta do a certain thing, that we gotta act a certain way. And we get bound mentally and emotionally to these thought patterns and to the desires of our heart and to the way we think we need to act, the way we think we need to behave, but we don't even know what we've agreed to because it's been planted in your mind. It's been given to you like during your childhood. It's been given to you by your environment. It's been given to you by your friends, by your parents, by family, by whoever. There are so many people that give up on their dreams that it's normal to limit yourself. How many feel like you've seen people just give up? You've seen somebody give up on themselves. And I don't think that's what's really within you. I believe there's something that's hungry within you that needs to be fed. You have to feed your destiny. But so often we succumb to these contracts. But here's what I want to tell you. It's not a PDF, it's a Google Doc. It's not a PDF, it's a Google Doc. You can edit this thing and you're the author. You can change the way that you think. You can change the way that you do things. The contract that I signed was performance. I said, as long as I perform on the field, I have worth and value. Some of you, that may not be your problem. That's not your problem. But long as you perform on social media, worth and value. As long as you perform with your friend group, worth and value. As long as you perform and seek love, worth and value. As long as you perform and you feel wanted, you get worth and value. There's some contract that you've signed. As long as I do this and I do this, I'm gonna feel this way. That's the way I did things. People told me, hey, you're worthy, Lane. Well, what does that mean? People said, Lance, you're awesome. But why don't I feel that way? Why do I only feel good when I perform, right? Why do you only feel good when certain things and circumstances in life are happening? So I remember going throughout high school, and my number one thing, I got really good at baseball. I got really good at pitching. I got really good at hitting. Everything started to work out. I'm working really hard. But I'm working for worth and value. I'm working for belief in myself instead of from it. And there's a huge difference. As long as my stat sheet was good, my soul was healthy. And there's this yin and yang going on in my life. As long as I perform, I feel good. As soon as I don't perform, I feel bad. How it is that you're operating in your life, the things that are going on. Some of you have given other people so much power over you that as long as they're happy, how many people pleasers we got? Yeah, you want to make other people happy so bad, right? That as long as other people are happy, now I feel good, right? That's a hard place to be. I grew up that way. As long as I behaved and did the things other people wanted me to do, disregard my feelings and my emotions, hey, then yep, I feel good today. Sometimes we have expectations so heavy from other people that we give them way too much power. Not that you shouldn't want to be respectful or show people dignity, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying their happiness can't be tied to your wholeness. One thing that I've learned in parenting recently is the things that my daughter does that makes me anxious, right? She's 3 years old. She's always trying to push my buttons, right? Little Radlin, she's just like me, but she is determined like my wife. The one thing that I envy about my wife, she doesn't give a rip what other people think. She do not care what nobody thinks. I'm like, babe, teach me. She's like, I don't even know where it came from, but I do not care. I only care about my tribe. If you're happy, this family's healthy, my kids are happy. I don't care what my mom thinks. I don't care. And that doesn't mean she doesn't respect him. That doesn't mean she doesn't try to do nice things for other people. She does. She's a very sweet woman, but she don't care what people think. She does her. She does what is called on her life. And that's what I think y'all need to start doing. You need to do what you're called to do. There is something within you that you need to let out, and you need to go and get it.
What's going on, family? I got something for you, especially for you. If you want to have more freedom in your life, mentally, have that heart-mind connection, I got something for you. Tap that link. Let's go.